roll into a pair of 46 litter gilts here. We'll just the 46-4 is the smaller one that's on the stick, and 46-2 is the bigger gilt in the back. Pedigree on these would be Punisher, Pit Boss, Visionary. Punisher's that $80,000 champion boar from Summer Type at Crossroads, and then the mother on these would have won her class in Indy a few years back, and has been a sow that's just done a very, very good job. She raises deep, consistent litters, every litter, and has had several pigs in every litter always seem to find the backdrop. So start with the 46-4 gilt there. She's the one that's been chasing the stick, and she's without a doubt one of the pound smaller ones in that particular litter, but has just an incredible look from the side, has an awesome running gear and hip and hind leg, and just her skeleton and angles and everything fit. I'm not going to be the one that tells you, like, hey, she's the most ready or densest or burliest today of that litter, because she's not, but I will tell you, she's good built. She's very, very good looking, and she's shapely up high. And then when you look at all her mates and her pedigree, I don't anticipate that one's going to stay skinny for real long. So that one's 46-4 crossbred gilt. And then her big sister's kind of the painted up one there in the back, completely opposite, just in terms of where they're at, in terms of, I guess, just sale readiness, if you will. 46-2, that one's got a big chest working in her, and she's got a great big rolled up back, and her shape and muscle is awesome, and still a big hip and a big pin in one. And she's similar to the Littermate brothers we talked about earlier. I think one you get home and not going to be a hard one to feed. Just feed her kind of lower and slower, and because she has all those extra pieces in terms of that one's got a bunch of base width. She has a bunch of muscle. Her body shape and her rib shape are awesome. And at the same time, with as much heat and muscle as they pack, she's still square and comfortable and true, but certainly not one that I would just take home and jam the feed on and see how much you can get into that one. But I think one and on the right management plan has a lot of extras to be a high quality market type gilt in the end. So the big stout one there is 46-2. The good looking kind of smaller gilt there is 46-4, Punisher, Pit Boss, Visionary.